In this video, we're going to discuss wholesale properties in St. Louis, Missouri. Is it a myth? Hey, my name's Andre. I am the founder of St. Louis Wholesale Real Estate Properties, and you can see us over at stlwholesalere.com. Thumbs up the video, subscribe to our video. Really appreciate it. Also, below the description, you'll see the bell icon. Make sure you click on the bell, turn your notifications on for all of our videos. So anytime we upload a new video, you'll get notified. And hey, come over and check us out. Is wholesaling a myth? The reason I'm doing this video is I had a discussion with someone recently about wholesaling. They never even knew what wholesaling was. And even if you talk to anyone, any random person about wholesaling real estate, they'll kind of give you that look. You ever notice when you talk to your dog does that to you, or any pet, kind of give you a crazy look. Wholesaling real estate, is it a myth? It's not even that I was even trying to convince the guy whether it's a myth or not. Wholesaling real estate, whether it's in the St. Louis, Missouri market or any other market, it doesn't matter. It's still the same. The concept is still the same. So I'm actually struggling with this video because it was, it actually blows my mind, I guess, the mindset of some people. So why is it a myth? I'm of the belief that fear conquers the minds of many people. Now, I have to be perfectly honest with you. Getting behind this microphone and this camera and making videos, I'm not comfortable doing it. But I have goals, and I know what this does. I kind of look at these videos that I put together as real estate. I look at them as real estate in terms of the payoff. The payoff is not going to be today. The payoff is going to be 6 months from now. The payoff is going to be a year from now. The payoff is going to be 2 years from now. The payoff is going to be 3 years from now, so on and so forth. So I have a set amount of videos in my mind that I'm going to do, and at a certain point I'm going to stop doing the videos. Daily I'm going to stop doing the videos, but then I'll just put one out every week. So that's kind of my deal behind doing these videos here, and also connecting with real estate investors who love buying cheap properties here in the St. Louis area and who's familiar with wholesaling properties, who's familiar with, just purchasing properties at a discount. And like I said, I'm of the belief that fear just conquers the mind of people. It's the unknown. And that's why, when I'm asked about, what do I do for a living? And I kind of throw that out there. And sometimes I like throwing it out there just to see the reaction. And then you kind of tell them the process, and you can't do that, It's fear. And I don't think people like going outside of their comfort zone. I would say this about me personally. Like I said, it's not comfortable getting behind this microphone all the time for me, but I kind of thrive being uncomfortable. I know I can't make anything happen without being uncomfortable. So I guess it's that fear factor that I just look right. I kind of look at this camera. It's like the fear, the fear factor. The fear factor got a microphone over here also. So that's fear. I kind of stare it right in the face, and I just have my mind made up. Hey, I'm going to do these videos. I'm going to do them. I'm going to help some people. I'm going to connect with some people. And I'm not scared. I'm not scared to do it. I don't fear it. I find it a little uncomfortable from time to time, but do I fear it? No. So I don't go into things looking at it as you know, I kind of keep my, you know, I don't know the word that I'm looking for, but being skeptic about things, I kind of pull back on that. I used to be that same person also. I used to be that same person, skeptical about everything. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, that can't work. Because we think in terms of, if this person's not doing it, then you can't do it. Well, this person tried to do it like this. Well, you can't do it like that. So me, when it comes to fear, I embrace it. I really do. I embrace it. And just the unknown. The unknown, I just think people fear a lot of things, and I think they fear success. They fear sticking their neck out there. They just fear it. So is wholesaling a myth? I guarantee you, if you think it's a myth, I bet you won't think it's a myth anymore once you get that first check. Guarantee you. I guarantee you, once you get your first check, that you won't think that way. It's like anything else. Anytime you get some type of success, oh, now it's all good. So, it's not a myth. It's just not a myth. Ask some of these real estate investors that make money doing what they do. Is anything that they do is a myth, regardless of how they invest. If they're a cash flow investor, if they're a wholesaler, if they focus strictly on, buy and hold. Ask a real estate investor. Go on Craigslist or somewhere. Ask a real estate investor. So anything that he does, whether it's wholesale or anything, ask him or her, is it a myth? So it's not a myth. Not a myth at all. Here in the St. Louis, Missouri areas, you have wholesale companies that do these type of deals all the time. They do them all the time. They buy these cheap properties or get these cheap properties under contract and either fix them or rehab them themselves, or they pass them off to another investor. So it all depends on the individual. Me, like I said, I don't fear success. I don't fear anything in terms of doing a whole bunch of work. Like I said, I look at these videos as real estate itself. So it's not necessarily going to pay off, may not necessarily pay off today, depending on when you're watching this video. It may pay off 2 or 3 years down the line. So if I have to sit behind this microphone and this camera in order to use this medium as a way to connect with wholesale real estate investors, whether they're in the St. Louis, Missouri area, or they're in California, or they're in Florida, or anywhere around the country, or a hedge fund company, or a hedge fund manager, or an investor, that's out of the country, then I have to do what I'm going to do. So I don't fear anything. I don't fear the unknown. So it's, it is what it is, as they like to say. There's one more thing I was going to say. I was talking about, the overall comfort zone. I'm not necessarily comfortable doing these videos, but I'm behind her. I'm excited when I see my little light come on my camera, and the record gives me the countdown and lets me know, hey, it's time to rock and roll. So it's not a myth. It is not a myth. I used to see that sometimes with I remember seeing a comment one time about Facebook ads. You have people skeptical about Facebook ads because maybe they've followed some people to where, it's probably a teacher or something that they're following. Somebody that's teaching Facebook advertising, and, you can't make money doing that. You can if you do it the right way. So you can succeed doing a lot of different things if you are willing to put in the work. And that's what it's all about. It's people always see the end result, but they never see the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years that you had to eat out of that dumpster, that you had to do a lot of stuff that was on edge in order to get where you are today. So I understand the mentality. Like I said, I used to be the same way. I used to be skeptical of any and everything. But wholesaling properties, not only in St. Louis, Missouri, but all over, it is not a myth. It is possible. Do you want to put in the work? So not only with wholesaling, but anything in life. So, hey, I just felt compelled to do this video. Thumbs up down below. Subscribe to my channel. And if you're a wholesale investor, whether you're in the St. Louis, Missouri area or out of town and you want to link up, go to our website. You should see it down in the description below. You'll see some links to our website, to our Facebook and Twitter. STL Wholesale RE.com. Sign up for our cash buyers list. Hey, I appreciate you. Hey, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.